Hey guys, welcome back. Dr. T here, living your best life. So here in Mactan-Newtown and Lapu-Lapu in the Philippines. So I'm just going to kind of do a walking tour and show you Mactan-Newtown. That's the entrance basically to this little area. There's the bus stop over there. And that's how most people get around here. The buses are really cheap and real pretty entrance. This is where all the tourists seem to stay, is right in this general location. And then there's some resorts down past here. I'll do some videos on those in the future, but I'm just going to show you this little area here. Give you an idea. I don't know if you've seen my other video. I was talking about, I was originally looking at living in IT Park. And over by IT Park and Ayala Mall, it's all kind of in the same area there. And I'm actually very, very happy I didn't move over there, because the traffic over there is insane. You can see this is pretty calm right here. It's a little inlet here and a strip with a bunch of condos and some long-term hotels down there and a bunch of restaurants, stuff like that. So it kind of keeps most of the main traffic out of here. This over here on this side is it's a little food court basically, and a bunch of little local restaurants in there. I've eaten in there several times. It's okay, nothing, not bashing the place, but just being honest, it's nothing fantastic. Think mall food court food basically is kind of how I equate that to. If you're American. McDonald's, they love some McDonald's here. Apparently they love Jollibee more than McDonald's. Jollibee's their local basically McDonald's, and I've talked to several of them, and I just out of curiosity, I'm like, McDonald's or Jollibee? And they all say, oh, Jollibee. But it seems to be they like the McDonald's French fries like most people, right? So I haven't been in the McDonald's yet, but hello. And locals are really friendly here. It's always kind of nice. I just walk around here several times a day and really get exercise and just kind of be outside. Weather's great. It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and everybody complains about the weather in the Philippines, as in it's too hot. I came here from Florida, and Florida's hotter actually, at least this time of the year. Florida was about 90 degrees during the daytime, and it's a little hotter and a little more humid in Florida. So if you're familiar with that weather, you're not in for a shock, honestly. And like I said, you can see it's pretty calm. Yeah. No, I'm on video. Thank you. Condo people, they always want to sell you condos here, walking up and down the strip. It's a 7-Eleven over there, and this is kind of, like I said, the end of Mactan-Newtown, and everything kind of starts after the 7-Eleven. So I'll pick up the pace here a little bit. That's one of the places. There's several here, and they try to sell condos, and they're a little aggressive about it. They're out here handing out flyers all day long, and it's almost like Vegas, right? Like with the hooker flyers. If you ever walked up and down the strip on Vegas. It kind of has that vibe, so it's slightly annoying. I just get rid of them and I tell them I've already bought one, and that seems to. But then they try to tell you maybe you need a second one for an investment. So yeah, it's not that easy to shake them. Over there's a great little coffee shop. It's called Civet, I think is how you pronounce it. But that's kind of been my hangout because it's real close to my condo. And like I said, if you didn't watch my other video, this area is a little more expensive. Like I said, so don't expect to come down here and live off of $5 US a day, because that's not happening unless you're not eating. The coffee shop, my basically like a latte in there is 120 pesos, I think, which is about $2.50, something like that, American dollars. There's a pharmacy over there. Nothing is legal here, by the way, if you're thinking that. And some people like to look at me and some of my pictures and they think I'm all, you know, jacked up on a bunch of steroids. But I was talking to a bunch of Americans that I met here, and they were just kind of saying that they walked into some of the pharmacies, and it's pretty much like America. You need a prescription for anything. I mean, there might be some things. I didn't really look, but grocery store over there, kind of a small grocery shop. That's usually where I buy everything. Prices are decent. Nothing too expensive, but they have about everything. Just really bad selection. Like I was saying on my other video, if you watch that, kind of my first 7 days in the Philippines assessment. Just not a wide selection. Coffee selection sucks, and the coffee I bought sucks. So I may have to go down to Starbucks and buy better coffee. I'm sure there's places, you know, in Cebu I could buy better coffee, but Mactan-Newtown's a little bit out of the way. To get over to IT Park, just because of traffic by Ayala Mall, is a solid hour in a taxi. And it's about, they jack you and they give you the American price. I know that because I've talked to a couple Filipinos. They ask, how much did you pay for taxi? And I tell them 700 pesos. And they laugh and they say, oh, you got ripped off. So maybe after I've been here a little longer, I can negotiate the price down. The first couple days, I had no idea what to pay. And I just, you know, because you're thinking American-wise is what got me. Is when they say 700 pesos, I'm thinking, okay, that's about what, 12 bucks, something like that. That doesn't sound like a bad price for an hour ride, right? That Uber in America, that would be probably $30. So I'm thinking, oh, that's not bad. It's fine. But apparently here, it's not so fine. I went running the other day. I kind of took this loop over here. There's not much out that way. And I kind of took a long loop down to the beach. I'll show you the beach another time. It's too far to walk. It's not too far to walk. It's to put on this video. But little Japanese place over there. One of the only places I haven't been in here. They have sushi. Not a wide sushi selection. If you're American, you're used to real fancy exotic sushi, you know, with a bunch of crap on top and all these fancy lobster rolls and all this kind of stuff. It's pretty generic sushi. Some fish on top of rice. It's basically what you're getting in there. And I know that's traditional Japanese sushi. So Starbucks over there. All these are condo complexes. I live in one of these. You've seen the video. If you haven't seen that video, take a look at it. I showed you the view from my balcony. I'll do a tour of my condo at another time so you have an idea kind of what you get for your money here. But all these are roughly the same price. I toured a couple. I'll go on, maybe I'll do some of those in the future. They're real happy to show you the condo, so I'll do some condo tours of some of these and tell you how much they are to buy and to rent. And like I said, they're all roughly in the same ballpark. Really nice places. And as you can see, it's pretty quiet here, which is what I like. I do wish there was a little more here, but it's a trade-off. You go down to IT Park or by Ayala Mall and get a condo down there, and you got about 10,000 more mopeds on the street than this, and just an absolute nightmare. There is a nightclub right there called Club Lux. A really nice place, actually, but it is filled with prostitutes, apparently. Speaking with a bunch of expats that live, I have a bunch that live in my building, and all these little condo complexes around here. Lots of American guys, British, Australian, you name it, all over the world. But lots of Western guys in there that I've got to be friends with pretty quickly, because you see another American, you kind of want to go talk to them for the most part. Some people keep to themselves. They're not real friendly, but whatever. So yeah, nightclub is apparently very nice, and even by American standards, but it's probably 40%, 50% are filled with prostitutes. And apparently you don't know, it's not like they're real forthcoming about it, right? They want you to buy them drinks and hang out with them, and they act like they're not prostitutes. But then when the end of the night comes and they think they're going to take one of these girls home, apparently that's when it comes out to, you know, I want 4,000 pesos or whatever they're going to charge you. So apparently that's real common. This just must be a thing of the Philippines. Again, if you're coming from the West, that's not something we're used to, right? Like you don't go out to a nightclub and get propositioned by half the bar as prostitutes. So little place over there, it's in there, it's decent food. There's not a whole lot more down here. Like I said, it's a really small area. There's another 7-Eleven over here, and a couple places over there. There's a barbecue place and some Korean place called Chicken and Beer right in there last night. It's okay. Again, nothing extravagant by any means, but it's decent food. Down that way is the beach. If you keep walking down that way, and maybe about a 10-minute walk, the condo complexes have their own private beach. It's just for the residences here, and it's okay. I'll take a walk down there and do that on another video. But yeah, this is basically it. Like, that took what, 11 minutes, and I'm walking slow. So like I said, it's a real short walk, and there's not a lot here, but it's good and bad. I like it because it's quiet, it's peaceful. It's kind of what I wanted. If I want to jump in a taxi, I can go over to Ayala Mall. There's a couple malls here apparently in Lapu-Lapu. I haven't been to them yet. I need to, because I just need some stuff that I can't get around here. So I'm gonna have to do that. And when I do, I'll do some videos on that. But I wanted to give you an idea. For me personally, like I said, I'm real happy with this choice. I think a week over in IT Park, I would have been seriously regretting my decision to move over there. I like it. It's calm, works for my lifestyle. Decent gym. I'll do a video on the gym and the pool and stuff like that when I do my condo tour. Gym is nothing to write home about in the condo, but they're building a really nice gym right just past the Starbucks right there. You see the Starbucks up there, just past that. So it's right next to where I live. So I can come out my door and I'll be at a really nice brand new gym. It's not even open. It's supposed to open around the first week of November, hopefully, but it's supposed to open in September, and that got pushed back. So like I said in my other video, Filipinos apparently run on their own time and schedule. Nothing really seems to get done in a hurry around here. So I hope and pray that it's open in November, because I'm really having to get exotic with my workouts in the hotel. It's basically a dumbbell rack and a couple benches, and the dumbbells aren't even real heavy. So I'm gonna have to kind of get inventive with my back workouts. So is what it is for now. And unfortunately, that's another downside. Living over here is the gyms. The closest gym is about a 15-minute taxi ride, and there is a there's an American chain, Anytime Fitness. I was drawing a blank. There's an Anytime Fitness over there that's pretty new. I haven't been in there. Looks okay online, but it's far from here. It's a 15-20 minute taxi ride, and like I said, the taxi drivers want to jack you for money because they know you're American. So probably 15-20 minute taxi trip is going to cost me 400 or 500 pesos, which isn't much. It's about 10 bucks, I guess. But you know, you do that every day, you're looking at $20 taxi round trip each day. Not something I want to do, honestly, because that's just going to make living here, by the end of the month, I'll spend as much as I did in the US, and that's not very appealing. So I just kind of have to get by. But yeah, you can see really clean, modern, Inside the condo complexes, they're beautiful. They really do a great job of keeping up with them. They clean every day. The cleaning staff is meticulous, at least where I live. They're always cleaning the lobby and mopping, rubbing everything down with bleach. They're really, really good about that. Even the sidewalks, there's crews out here at night that sweep up and clean. You don't see any litter, at least where I'm at. You get outside of here, I'll do a walking tour of some of the areas right outside of here, and it looks like you know, bomb went off in Afghanistan. Basically, it's, you know, mountains of garbage in the street. I was walking in some neighborhoods, just literally a 10-minute walk outside of Mactan. You don't even have to get that far. And there's goats running around the street, cows, kids running around naked. So big difference in right here in the fancy kind of higher end area, and a 5-minute walk outside of here. So all right, hope that helps, guys. And like I said, that's about it. I'll show you the beach another time and do some condo tours. So all right, talk to you guys later.